Hi and welcome to Cherylkingyoga. I'm Cheryl King, and today's class is a meditation class. And this meditation is about honoring the women in our lives. And this is especially for my mom, whose birthday is today. Happy birthday, Mom! This meditation is for you. All right, so everyone, go ahead and take up whatever kind of seat you'd like to have, knowing that meditation doesn't need any kind of special way to sit, right? You can lie down, you can sit, you can walk to meditate. You can do any shape that works for you. This is just about nurturing your relationship with yourself. So find a shape that you like. If you are going to sit on the floor, I recommend you raise the bum. I like to sit on a little pillow. It's made for meditation. You don't need that. Normally, I just sit on a couple of folded blankets or whatever's handy. Blocks will work too, yoga blocks. So find something to help boost you up. Get comfy, and we'll get started. This is a beautiful meditation. All right, so whatever shape you have selected for your meditation, go ahead and just move around a little bit, rolling the shoulders, feeling into the hips, really giving yourself a chance to allow the body to stretch a moment as you prepare for being still here for the next little bit. So take your time, feel in, move around. Sitting up, I like to circle one direction then the other. And then I'll chime us in as we begin to find a place to land. Allow the hands to find a place to rest. Allow the eyelids to close down over the eyes. The chin draws in lightly toward the throat. Swallow to soften the throat. Part the lips to release the jaw. And then bringing awareness down into the hips. Begin to feel the hips release down and away from the shoulders. Let's take 3 breaths here together. We'll breathe into and out of the nostrils. But we'll take long, slow, and deep breaths here. So breathing into the nostrils and holding at the top. And then exhaling right back out the nostrils. Holding at the bottom. Inhale through the nostrils up to the very tippy top of the breath. Hold. And breathing out the nostrils. And then really keep exhaling to get all of the breath out. Inhale nostrils. Hold at the top and exhale. Hold at the bottom, noticing what it is to be empty of air. And then just begin to breathe normally and naturally. Really paying attention to the breath. Bringing all of your awareness to the tip of the nose, following the air as it rushes in, hits the back of the throat, expands the body, and then turns back out, and the cycle begins again. And coming back to notice hips moving away from shoulders, chin to throat, parting lips. Can you find just 5% more comfort and ease? Returning to observing the breath right at the nostrils. And then we'll begin to gather the women in your life. We're going to start with infancy, gathering mother, grands, aunties, whatever women were present for you as a very, very young child. Noticing who shows up here, and let their images be very clear to you. And keeping these women near, we'll move on to childhood acquaintances, friends, mentors, teachers, babysitters, all of the people in your life, all of the women, doctors, nurses, sisters, cousins, playmates, as you grew up. And again, letting these images of these beautiful girls and women be very clear to you. And shifting now to adulthood. From adulthood, young adulthood, to the present. Wives, girlfriends, daughters, nieces, mothers-in-law, employees, bosses, stateswomen, neighbors, poets, musicians, writers, artists. Whatever realm you touch on, there are important women contributing to your world in that arena. Just noticing here. Women whose grace, power, beauty, wisdom, humor touch your life. And now imagine yourself stepping into the center of the circle of all these women. From first breath on the planet to the breath you're taking now, all of the women who have been important to you, shaped you. and stand in the center of the circle of these women. And begin to feel the love pouring out from their heart center directly to yours. Take your time looking around this circle, really engaging with each of these amazing women. And begin to feel your heart center fill with the love, the kindness, the encouragement, the faith these women have in you, for you, about you. Noticing who's here. And allow these women to hold hands or maybe encircle arms around one another and begin to hear their chanting to you. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free. I'm just soaking in this loving kindness. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free. Allow your heart center to be filled. And find a place in the circle that you would like to join. Find the two women that you would like to stand between and go there and become part of this circle of women. Let your feminine beauty become part of all of this. And now you in this circle can invite all women. Women working the front lines, the hospitals, women enslaved, women free and working for the freedom of all women. Women falling asleep, women just waking up, women drawing their last breath, brand new women, little girls just being born, entering the universe, all women. powerful men in our world, the men particularly close to you that you love and adore. And then men you barely know, men the world over, all men. One animal, we are. And standing together, circling, either holding hands or arms around one another, let us say the words of the Metta Bhavana, the meditation for loving kindness for all beings. May we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. And may we be free. And just feeling this tide of kindness, of connection. Allow yourself to really feel this, to take it in. You can go and visit with any of these people you'd like to, or just bask in the connection being together. And if you need a focus beyond that, you can always come back to the breath, just noticing the breath right at the nostrils, rolling in, rolling out. And I'll sound the chime when our time is up. I have a poem from Naomi Shihab Nye. The title is Kindness. Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things. Feel the future dissolve in a moment, like salt in a weakened broth. What you held in your hand, what you counted and carefully saved, all this must go. So you know how desolate the landscape can be between the regions of kindness. How you ride and ride, thinking the bus will never stop. The passengers, eating maize and chicken, will stare out the window forever. Before you learn the tender gravity of kindness, you must travel where the Indian in a white poncho lies dead by the side of the road. You must see how this could be you, how he too was someone who journeyed through the night with plans and the simple breath that kept him alive. Before you know kindness as the deepest thing inside, you must know sorrow as the other deepest thing. You must wake up with sorrow. You must speak to it till your voice catches the thread of all sorrow and you see the size of the cloth. Then it is only kindness that makes sense anymore. Only kindness that ties your shoes and sends you out into the day to mail letters and purchase bread. Only kindness that raises its head from the crowd of the world to say, "It is I you have been looking for," and then goes with you everywhere like a shadow or a friend. I'll read it once again. I'm just staying here, letting the words move through the body, vibrations of sound move through. Kindness by Naomi Shihab Nye. Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things. Feel the future dissolve in a moment like salt in a weakened broth. What you held in your hand, what you counted and carefully saved, all this must go, so you know how desolate the landscape can be between the regions of kindness. How you ride and ride, thinking the bus will never stop. The passengers eating maize and chicken will stare out the window forever. Before you learn the tender gravity of kindness, you must travel where the Indian in a white poncho lies dead by the side of the road. You must see how this could be you, how he too was someone who journeyed through the night with plans and the simple breath that kept him alive. Before you know kindness as the deepest thing inside, you must know sorrow as the other deepest thing. You must wake up with sorrow. You must speak to it till your voice catches the thread of all sorrow and you see the size of the cloth. Then it is only kindness that makes sense anymore. Only kindness that ties your shoes and sends you out into the day to mail letters and purchase bread. Only kindness that raises its head from the crowd of the world to say, "It is I you have been looking for," and then goes with you everywhere like a shadow or a friend. And take this last moment to thank yourself for filling the well, making yourself, putting yourself in a position so you have a lot to give, right? A lot to give to the world around you, those around you. And finding a way perhaps today or in the coming days to connect, to think, to commune with those beautiful women who have meant so much to each one of us. Thank you for joining me here today. Have a beautiful day and happy birthday, Mom.